Hi, this is Bob Barr with Liberty Guard, bringing you today's edition of Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, Law Number 1, which, say it with me, the world is full of idiots. Today's idiot is not a particular individual. It's not even really a group of individuals. It is a university. Today's idiot of the week is Brandeis University. Brandeis University apparently now is in the forefront of woke language. That is language that doesn't offend anybody or is supposed to not offend anybody. They've actually put out lists here. I have them here, page after page after page. This is put out by Brandeis University's Prevention, Advocacy, and Resource Center. Sounds very official. But read through a little bit of this with me, which proves beyond any doubt that Brandeis University is an institutional idiot. And one wonders why any person or parents of students would spend money going to a university that believes, for example, that you should not use the expression rule of thumb. You should not use the expression rule of thumb because, according to the Brandeis University's Center for Prevention, Advocacy, and Resource, the expression rule of thumb allegedly comes from an old British law allowing men to beat their wives with sticks no wider than their thumb. So now that is verboten. You can't say that at Brandeis University. Another one, of course, and this certainly shouldn't surprise us these days, you should not use the expression take a shot at. Hey, take a shot at this, give it a try. Why? Because that expression, take a shot at, needlessly uses imagery of hurting someone or something. And now, of course, I wasn't at Brandeis University when they came up with this list, but I suppose that the people that did it put this stuff together with a straight face. It's hard to go through it without laughing because it is just so idiotic. At Brandeis University, you also should not use the term freshman for those who are in their first year at the university. You should not use the expression wild. This is, you should not use the term wild because it is ableist language. Not quite sure what that means, but ableist language, according to these folks at Brandeis University, ableist language can contribute to stigmas about and trivialize the experience of people having or living under mental health conditions. How somebody comes up with this is beyond me, but they have at Brandeis University. You can't use the expression, hey, long time no see. Why not? Well, because this is a term like other expressions using, quote, broken English, originate from stereotypes making fun of non-native English speakers, particularly applied to indigenous people and Asians. Yeah. Brandeis University came up with this, so one certainly should give them the presumption of accuracy that they've actually come up with this stuff. You cannot say at Brandeis University, sold down the river. Why? Well, because that expression refers to enslaved people who were sold as punishment, separating them from their families and loved ones. So if you go to Brandeis University, don't say, hey, that person sold down the river. Sold out. What else? Oh, here's an interesting one. You cannot call somebody a victim, which is kind of interesting. You cannot at Brandeis University properly use the term victim. Why? Because that label, the term victim, can make a person feel reduced to an experience. Lord knows how they came up with this, but by golly, they have. I mean, the list goes on and on. You should not use the term addict. Instead, you should say a person with a substance abuse disorder. Yeah, that reflects the law. Why say in one word what you can say in six? Anyway, if you go to Brandeis University's Center for Prevention, Advocacy, and Resource, you can see, the rest of these words and terms that are hurtful and conjure up images that can be hurtful or historically troubling. That somebody would actually take the time to do this is idiotic in and of itself, but for a major university to take this seriously and put out these lists is absolutely, utterly, and completely idiotic, clearly earning for Brandeis University the label of Idiot of the Week by Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, law number 1, that the world indeed is full of idiots. But don't worry, we'll be back next time with another Idiot of the Week, because not only is the world full of idiots, but it keeps getting fuller. So thank you for being with us and for paying attention to our program here at Liberty Guard, Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. Thank you. This is Bob Barr, and I'd like to thank you for having checked out our program here today, Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. We appreciate your support, your participation, and encourage you to go to libertyguard.org to learn more about our programs and also to help support to further individual freedom and fight against government abuse. One of the ways, but not the only way we do this, is through Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, but through many, many other programs in support of individual liberty and against government abuse. So please remember to join us. Go to libertyguard.org and join us once again for Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. Thank you.